on a little early today. I couldn't do it yesterday. I was a little sick after my appointment, and then after all that, today I'm feeling better right now, but not gonna guarantee that I'll be better in an hour and a half. So I go ahead and make this because I wanted to. Yay! Okay, good. So I just want to put my tablet up so I can see comments. Okay. All right, so this is the bag that I'll be making. So this is the swim bag. I designed it. I kind of like got some highlighters and stuff because it kind of matched this fabric here. This is the front, and then this is the back. The side pocket piece, I'm just going to kind of wing that a little bit. No, baby, you can't go outside. And then I want to have like some type of pocket that can kind of snap on and off, or maybe just hangs in there. I'm not sure yet. And then another little pocket and a zipper compartment. So lots going on here. I'm trying to figure out whether it's feasible or not. No, Luna, you can't go outside. To see how I'm going to do that. So let's see what she's looking at, because she usually doesn't do that unless someone's here. Oh, you see the squirrel. Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. Squirrel babies. So I've got most everything cut out. The shape of this is the shape of the Empress. The only difference is I'm adding 3 inches at the top here, so that I can make it into a drawstring portion. And I'm adding backpack straps to it. No, Luna. Hi, Muriel. So I'm adding those in for that. Okay, great. So now I can see a bit better. All right, so this is pretty much my mock-up. I'm using checkered webbing. So I'll have to grab that here in a second, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick little preview of what I've got going on here. So I've got some of my zipper tape. Put that to the side. I'm going to make a little compartment so she can put her name tag in it. So she can put a little name tag in it. Let me see here. I'm trying to keep this stuff so it doesn't go. Oh, I know. I'll put it in Scully. Oh, I did have one of those. Great. Zipper pulls. I'm getting mermaid pulls. I don't need the zipper ends. I'm going to use a little grommet to do the drawstring from the front. Rivets. 2 1-inch square rings and 2 1-inch slide adjusters. There we go. And for hardware, I'm only using that. No, you cannot go outside and play with the squirrel. She is very adamant about that. Okay, so I've got all this going on. So I just literally my Empress and I made marks and everything like that. So this is the piece, but I may need that pattern piece again later for referencing things. So all right, so these are the 2 top pieces. It's 6 inches together, but it's going to be 3 inches. I've got my mesh for my pocket. I'm going to need to get some binding made here shortly. No, ma'am. For the drawstring, those are those 2 pieces. This is going to be used for that little pocket removable waterproof bag that I want to make. Okay, so this is for the straps. I need to make the other side. I need to make the purple side. That's why I had done that. I remember that now. And this is the exterior and lining of the bottom of the bag. Okay, so this is the mesh portion of the front of the bag that the center thing's going to go to. And then these are the 2 center pieces, one for the front, one for the back. One of these I will have to make a zipper pocket into, so I'll get to that. This is the 2 back pieces right here. The back across here is going to be where I put the straps. Okay, and then those are the little mesh pieces for that. Extra pattern pieces. And this is just extra fabric. Perfect. Okay, so I need to get a little bit more of this to make these. So I'll make the straps and the covers first. So the main idea is to make sure that everything is made all at once. So it's going to be important that that'll cover there. It's going to be important that I mold the small pieces first and then put everything together. Baby, you cannot go outside. You cannot go outside. She is so adamant about wanting to go outside. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and put it right on top. And the foam doesn't have to go all the way to the top. It just has to go through there. I'm going to stitch it and then cut it off. So I'm going to cut this half. Like, nothing of what I do is like exact, like ever. I try. I really do. Okay, so one of these pieces is one of those. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Okay. And so then that, turn it right side out, the foam will be on the inside. But what I can do is cut the foam down before I do anything else. Let me get my little chalk marker. It's easier if I use a color one. Trace this. Just a rough trace. Once I do one, I could do the other one. Take this. It should transfer. Ha! I can see it. Awesome souls. Did I just, where did I put the scissors? I just had to get there. Okay, so down there's the curve. Here's the straight-ish bit. Cutting it just a little bit smaller. Voila. That. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch this on first, and then I'll put it onto this piece, because then that way this piece doesn't fly around everywhere. This is what we're making if you just tuned in. We're making a pool bag. Okay, I'm going to take this thing off because it's going to drive me crazy. I like it having here when I have to do cutting, but I have my cutting board already set up over here, so might as well do that. Did you guys see the opening of me opening up the box that Tori sent me? It's so awesome. This direction. She's such a stinkers. She wants to go outside and play with the squirrels. And I'm making this into a padded strap because I'm telling you, that pool bag gets heavy with all the equipment they use. I've been moving so fast I could have used this one as a template for the other piece, but no. I don't think it's gonna transfer, but we'll see. I should have just done that, but no. I had to be really fast. Luna, leave the squirrel alone. And this one I'm cutting right on the line because it makes it the same size. Okay, so I'm getting close, but not past the stitches. I like my zigzag scissors for this. I just cut that. Okay, and then, okay, so right here at the ends, I should have back stitched because if not, it's gonna be a problem to turn it right side out because it'll create some tension right there. My poor babies. I'm sorry, babies. You can't go outside. No, ma'am. Okay. Just pull it through. And then I'm going to stitch the webbing directly on here. This is when I need one of Tori's flute cleaners. Okay. Look at that. Awesome sauce. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's awesome right there. I'm going to back stitch right here just a little bit so that my stitches don't come off. It was just to hold the foam in place, but if the stitches are there, I might as well not have it be an issue later on. And then, oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's fine. I'm just gonna stitch all the way around. How about that? Just to be on the safe side. So that way, in case those stitches ever come out, it doesn't look like it's falling apart. All right, there's one padded strap, And then now we need to make the other one, but you see you want to have two mirrored images. So I need to flip this one this direction, and I need to make this one this same. So I need to make it like this. Stitch it on. Okay. That, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. I need to learn my lesson and do my tie stitching. And on this one, do the back stitch. Oh, that thing is a piece of, thing's so annoying. It's not even cutting the thread. Very annoying. Okay, so did that. I grab this piece. It's really hard to tell like which one is which side for the ripstop. Yeah, I want this side up. Okay. Okay. Let me turn it, snip and turn it right side out. Fold that down a little bit. Okay, let's turn this right side out. I'm not seeing any comments. If anybody's saying anything, I'm not seeing anything. I don't know if it's because mine isn't refreshing, but I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. I did get on an hour and a half earlier, or at least an hour earlier than I had thought I was going to get on. Yeah, an hour and a half, because we've been on for almost 30 minutes now. My husband took my son to swim practice today, so I can get this done today and then hopefully get some rest. I went to the ENT doctor yesterday. They didn't see anything wrong with like my throat or anything. So now I've got to go and get some other testing done. I don't know. Okay, so let me go ahead and stitch this through again. So hopefully they'll figure something out one day. I don't know what to tell you. It's like one side of my face swells up, my right side swells up, and everything is very sensitive on that side. The dentists say it's not dental. The throat doctor says it's not with my throat, and he also checked my ears. Didn't see anything wrong with my ears. So, I don't know. No. There we go. Mirrored images. Okay. So those are done. I can set those aside for right now. Okay. So that's this part right here. Now what I want to work on is this front pop-out pocket. So this front pop-up pocket is going to have a zipper. Oh, this is for the other part. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't need two parts. One part's gonna have the zipper, the other part is gonna be the backing so that it's against the bag. So I'm not making another hole. It just makes it easier just to kind of like make the circle. But I need to put binding around this first, because if I don't put binding around this first, what's going to happen is this is going to stretch out of proportion. So I just need to make some quick binding. I think I wanted it to be out of the purple. Yeah, I wanted it to be from purple. And it doesn't have to be bias binding, it just has to be a binding. There is no bias when it comes to ripstop. There is no bias. It's just binding. Okay. So there we go. So all I gotta do is make the binding to go around here. Take it nice and slow. And I'm turning the mesh, not necessarily the binding. Hold on. I lifted it and it got all scrunchy on me. Okay. So there we go. See that? That's awesome. Okay, a little bit more. That's so awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So see that? So I'm going to now fold this over and fold over one more time, like so. See, I think I'm just going to fold it in half, because I want it to pop out. I want it to be like a pop out pocket, so I think I'm just gonna top stitch. Yeah. I'm just gonna top stitch it. Where did that pink stuff come from? We are literally making this as we go. Okay. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay. So now I'm going to put the zipper tape on this and then attach to this, and then this all goes onto the bag. Like I said, everything is in steps. Oh, I know I had my zipper tape around here somewhere. Okay. So the zipper tape doesn't have to be exactly the same size. I'm kind of just picking it up as I go. The same way I did with the binding, I'm just moving it up with the curve and keeping it lined up straight. Oh my goodness, I actually did it pretty darn awesome. Ooh, look at that. Hold on. I did it on the wrong side. Did y'all see that? I did it on the wrong side. I stitched onto the... Baby girl, you cannot go outside. My husband sprayed insects like grub killer and stuff like that out in the lawn, so she can't go out until tomorrow in the backyard by herself, because I don't want her just like eating something off the ground and being sick. They say it's pet friendly, but I just want to make sure. It's supposed to only kill like the little grubs and stuff that are in the ground. Hey, baby girl. Yeah, I know, baby. We can't go outside right now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You just want to go play with the squirrels. You're like, they're in my backyard just running amok, and I could see them. How dare they? I know, sugar. How dare they? They're just mocking you. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure this out, because if I go like this, then that flips over. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I would. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, that's better. Okay, much better. Don't worry about me, I'm just picking all this stuff off because it drives me crazy. Where did you come from? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is mark my center. She's in the corner now. She's mad. Right there. And then I'm going to mark my center here. I'm going to put pretty side stitching. She mad. What are you doing? Hi, baby girl. Oh, you came on thread. I didn't think I left it long enough tail that time. Oh, I don't think I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but I changed out my needle and my tension and everything to go along with thin fabric, since ripstop is on the thinner side. Almost like if you were doing like a cotton. That didn't work out very well. Okay, so over here, I didn't ease it out enough. So I gotta come in the other direction. This is like princess seams. It is almost impossible. Almost impossible, but not impossible. Just sometimes. Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, you don't talk to me any kind of way like that, Missy. No. That's some of my magic right there. Ooh, look at that. Oh, she's gonna love it. Okay. I'm just snipping off all my extra tails. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Zipper pockets. It's a mesh pocket so that she could see through and see what she has in there. And this portion here is going to get sewn onto the bag, and then I'm going to zip it together. You're probably thinking, oh my God, you're crazy. Yes, yes I am. And it's going to go like that. And then here it's going to like divot like that. So I'm going to take this apart now. But before I take it apart, I want to make sure that I draw a line. These two are supposed to meet. Okay, so the front of the bag is the pink. One of these of the bag. Oops. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna mark my center there. Mark my center there. And then I'm going to stitch this on like so. Okay. So I'm going to do just like I did with the other one, is I'm going to start from my center point and go around just to make sure it doesn't move from that center mark. Okay, hold on. I need my stiletto. Okay. 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 So now I can put the zipper portion back on with my zipper pull. So that's supposed to line up right there. So I'm going to grab my zipper pull. Okay. And this is where the mermaid ones are coming in. Sometimes these specialty ones just kind of can't quite get a handle on them the right way. So I might need to get a regular one first. Okay, wanting to make sure it's even going down the barrel. Perfect, that's even. Okay, and then this side, do the same thing. Do you have to? No, but why not? Right? Why not have two of them if you can? Come on. There we go. Look at that. Super cute. All right, so here, I'm going to pinch it, and then that's going to get stitched across there. So let me grab my knee tippies. I have to be careful not to step on Luna. If you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Makes a huge difference. Leave a comment if you would like to see something different or something else or something that I've made before but you want me to remake it or something like that, or maybe have a different twist to it. Just put it out in the comments. If you wanted to, you could put zipper tabs there, because this isn't an exact science, like exact pattern. I'm pretty much just making the pieces as I did my cutout and it made things. I didn't have it this time, but that's not bad. Okay. Okay, so that's the front piece. Okay, so now I want to get the back piece with the little zipper compartment. On the other side of this, this is the one where you open it up. It's going to have a zipper compartment on the other side of this. No. This is the part it's going to have that little hanging pocket. Okay. I had to stop and think for a second. Like, I'm trying to remember what I did. Yeah, so I said this was going to be front and this was going to be the back, but I think I'm going to switch that because I don't want too many heavy things on the front. And I think an extra zipper area in the front would be a little too heavy. You got to even out the distributions. Let me see. Put that right there for right now. Okay, so this is the little square hanging piece that I wanted to make. Okay, so you don't want anything stretching up and down. You want it stretching to the side, not up and down. So I'm doing this one instead. I am going to create the little basket. This is going to go on, but I need a backing piece to this. Hold on. Hi Pamela. Okay, so like that. Okay. I'm trying to like work it out because I don't want it to be too big, but then I have to have like a here, to put it in. What you call it? Yeah. So I'm gonna do that now, actually. One, two. Hi, Pamela. I'm on a little earlier than I had anticipated. I pretty much just did it when I had this, like, the energy to do it. And my husband took my son to swim practice. I didn't need to take him. He took him yesterday too, but I was already like in bed, like, oh. So I'm a little early. All right. So if you don't have fold over elastic, you can fold over twice and create just a little hem with it. Okay. I'm gonna put this on here. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put this pretty sides together, and then I'm going to hem over here. Perfect. I'm pretty much just making a lot of these pieces as I go. because like I said, there's no actual pattern pieces for this. It's just stuff that in my mind I went through the design process and did it. I'm gonna stretch it out just a tiny, no, not even, just a, there you go. I just did the design process. See? You haven't done anything since December? Oh, Achilles tendon surgery. That's, yeah, that's a serious surgery. Yeah, I'm just happy I'm in the mindset to sew right now. A few months ago I really wasn't, so I'm happy I'm getting my sewing juju back. Because that was real. What is it? I was like, I just had it. I don't want to put my finger in the way. This is shredding on me. Great. I need to place another order with Kasaya soon. I don't have any pink or purple from her site. I just got the ones that I've had for like ever in the day. They're not the best, but you use what you got. That's what I say. So Tori and I pretty much finalized the dice game, like the challenge of the bag making thing or whatever. It's gonna be so fun. My son sat here with me and Tori, and we talked about different things. He loves D&D, so he was really like, okay, this dice has this many, and this dice has this many, and all this and that. It was fun. He was definitely a help. Oh. That's, hi Misty. You still looking for your Sojo? Did you look in a junk drawer? Did you look in the junk drawer? Trying to see if this will, that's not gonna be long enough. Let me get another one. And here sometimes if you look for it in your junk drawer, you might find it. I don't know personally, because I just had to wait for mine to show back up. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure this is long enough. Yep. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, it's right there. Okay. I should clean the entire room. No luck. I'm sorry. Believe me, I know. Nothing, none of the pretties that you ordered? Nothing? I'm thinking about doing like a virtual class. Just a fun, let's make some fun, cute little easy things. And see if that kind of like helps a little bit for some people to get their Sojo back, you know. Try to measure this out. because I get it. I definitely get it. I have a boathouse in Edenton. Oh, and we're thinking about going there this weekend. And really, I'm trying to get like an idea where this is going to start. Okay, this is going to start here. Just about, maybe not perfect, but boom. And with the boathouse, I'm trying to see if we can get like decent internet there, and maybe I could be there for a couple days and just really get myself like, I don't know, doing something again. Yeah, I'm doing mitered corners. I'm doing a mitered corner on a little tiny little hanging pouch. Because, hey, why not, right? Yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can get decent internet out there. Because I think that would be a good thing. Just in the boathouse, relaxing, doing some sewing, like live sewing videos. I think that'd be cute. I think it'd be fun. Okay, and I'm going to turn it this way. Turn it this way. Turn it. Fold it in half and then fold it again. Just because I don't want any raw edges. Fold it and fold it. So my Harry Potter bag that I made with the laser, it sold this morning. So I have to take it off the website. I was very, very happy it sold. It's going to go to a very good home, so I'm very excited. Where did I put that? I was like, I know I had some more clips. Yes. Okay, so let me see. Hi, Wendy. Okay. What did I miss? If you is like mine, Misty. That's quite a job. I've got my box from your D-stash just waiting for me. I wanted to use some of the pattern, the pretties I got from you. No gumption. Aw, I'm sorry. Do something that you guys can just like come on and we could just, you know, sometimes you need a little bit push. Do you know what I mean? You just need a little push in the right direction, and then things are coming together again. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, that also means I have to go all the way up here. So this is going to be hanging off from the top of the bag, just as an extra little compartment for something. I saw this in one of those like luxury bags recently, a leather bag, and I was like, oh, that's very interesting. I wonder if I could do that with the mesh bag. Yeah. I know July is going to be pretty packed for me, so it might be August. Because June and July are pretty packed for me already. I have, how many? I've got, let's see, my son has swim on both of his teams because he's on 2 teams. He has a summer team and he has his regular team. So he's on the long course season now on his regular team. And then he also has a summer league. So that's going to be pretty busy. June and July. They finish at the end of July. And then, just to make sure, oh, look at that, guys. It was perfect. Started that was perfectly in this right spot. So this is going to hang off of the front, and it's just an extra pocket to put things in. So I think I'm going to do that in the front pocket, the front instead of the back. So this is the front, this is the pretty side, this is the wrong side. And just have it hanging right there. Isn't that kind of cool? I'm trying to see if I want it hanging there or if I want, after I put on the band, then put it hanging off the band. I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Right there. Yeah. All right. I think I needed to put it up on the band because I'm not going to have much room for the seam allowance on this side. Yeah, I have no room for seam allowance. Okay. Veto. You need things like seam allowance. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the other band part. All right, so let's do this part here. All right, so let's do our front. That's our back, that's our back. There's our front. For you guys coming in just now, this is the design that I kind of like drew up and I'm going off of. So that way in my mind, I'm not forgetting what I'm doing. Because sometimes I forget. Like I got it in my mind and then I'll be doing it and then I'm like, oh, I forgot something. So, yeah. Okay. So here's the mesh. And then this is going to be on the back. And I'm sandwiching in between the 2 pieces. But I have to do it. Yeah. Okay, so and then turn it right side out. So if I put the other one on top of here, stitch, stitch. Turn it out. No, then this is going to be on the inside. Not what I want to do. Oh, I know. I need to cut it in half. Not this. This. I kept it as one piece so that I would know the orientation. That's what it was. Okay. See, I told you I have to kind of like, because you have to cut the mesh a certain way. The mesh by Annie is amazing. This is more of a sports mesh. So the mesh is a little tighter than the one by Annie. Okay. Okie dokies. All right, so this is closest towards the center. Okay. This goes here. Yep. And then flip this over. Put the other piece on top, and then I'll have to trim some of it, but that's fine. But that's why I have my other piece. Pretty sides touching. Okay. I remember now. My mind is coming back to me now. Okay. You're probably thinking, like, what are you doing? Yes. Okay, so pretty sides touching. Pretty, pretty. Let's see. Nope, that's not pretty. That's the pretty side. Because of the way this mesh stretches, I being on the biased, so I want to make sure that this is a straight grain. Alrighty. So we have sandwiched that together. This fluorescent stuff is like messing with my eyes. I can trim this down. She likes bold colors. So pink and purple are her favorite colors. And she wanted bold. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. Okay. So now I get to do that and then top stitch. And that way everything looks nice and pretty. Sometimes you can iron rips out, but I don't recommend it because it can get like a little like wavy and stuff. So if you can help it, finger press it. It creases very nicely. It creases very nicely. Okay, and then the other portion, again, and it's going to be like sandwiched together. Yes. Okay, so here's the other one. And we will cut this to size. And what I mean by that is when it's time, I will trim this down to the size it needs. Okay. And then that, and I should pull it out like a tube. Okay. Pull this out. And now we've got the front piece, and it's got the, so this is the inside piece, and then this is the outside piece. Just make sure I get a crease. Really push on that crease to make sure it's gonna have the shape that I want. And then we get to top stitch. Okay, so we've got the front done. All right, we have the front, the pull bag made. And then now I have to do the back piece. Take that, put that to the side, put this to the side. The back piece is going to have a zipper, an interior zipper pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna crease this to make it center. I want a purple piece. Not too big. Not too big, just large enough just to kind of center. You need to stay there. So for it just to kind of stick where I need it to stick for right now, I'm just going to put a little bit of double-sided tape at the top, just for it to stay where it needs to stay, so I can draw up my little piece. Hubby's home. Where did I do that? She has been trying to get outside to play with the squirrels. Okay. Okay, so let's stitch this up. Do you have any double-sided tape? Yes, just message me on Sandra@GarnerSewingRoom.com and I can get you some. Missy, did I not put any in your order? I meant to. I'm sorry. I think I had already packed it up. I think that's what it was. You didn't see any? Okay, you'll email me. Perfect. Yeah, sorry if I forgot to put it in there. A lot of the orders I had like packaged and just kept it in the boxes. And then some things I was like, oh, I need to add this to it. And I would remember to add it. Okay. Okay, finger press, and then put that on the inside, like so. Okay. There we go. All right, so that's that. That's gonna drive me crazy. So let me heat it up just really fast. Like, not even real heat, just like it's barely on right now. Let me put it on. And I need another zipper pull, but I need a generic one for that one. There we go. Just enough to kind of get everything down a little bit. It doesn't even feel hot. No. Is it still there from this morning?
I don't know.
I haven't given her anything yet. Okay. So it's a little. It says it's up now, so let's see. All right, let me grab a zipper pull. Just a generic zipper pull. It must have fluffed up when I was doing it because. All right. Put the pen back in there. Zipper, zipper, zipper. So I'm not using much zipper tape on this. If you really had like a scrap piece of zipper, like that was like maybe, I don't know, 14, maybe 16 inches, you could probably get away with doing both zippers. What did I do with it? I knew I had it. Did I put it over here? Nope. Ah, here it is. The food bag I left at Grandma's house on purpose. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bring the camera up just a little bit. So you guys can quite see when I have things right in front of me. These little T-Rex arms, so I can't pull it up but so much. Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's pretty crooked. I was shooting it out and I'm like, nope. Okay. Okay, that's better. But I still need to bring it up a little higher. There, that's better. Hey, Patty. I'm glad you got to join too. I'm so sorry, Patty. I started early because my husband took practice. Because yesterday I was like, ugh. So I'm hoping that I'll get done at a decent time today so that way I can rest a little bit more. It'd be great when I can figure out what's going on. Come on. There we go. Okay. The back piece of this goes to this. Goes like this, like this. And this one I can turn all the way around. Okay. Did that? Oh, I didn't catch one, a little bit on that side. That would not be good. Good thing I checked on this side. All right. Voila. All right, so that's done. Okay, so this is the inside of the bag. Okay, this is the outside of the bag. So what am I doing on the outside? Oh, the outside I have to do the whole thing for the thingy and the thingy and the thingy. Yeah, got it. Okay, so let me do that first before I put these little wing pieces on. Put those to the side there. Ah. That's on this side. I have those on there like that for a reason. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna come down not too far, 1.5 inches from there to place the band that goes across. That's gonna the thingies. Okay, so I need a piece. It's 14 by 3. Okay, 14 by 3, center, center. This is pretty much the method that I do my straps for the blank space backpack. Okay, so that's gonna get stitched right there. But I have to put the straps in first, so let me unhook these, but keep it. That needs to be up at the top. Like I said, the okay, something's going on here. Okay. It's like something weird's going on here. Okay, so that's there, that's there. I need to get the wrinkles out of it, because if not, it's not gonna allow me to do, because that line there is not, doesn't look straight. That's the problem. The line doesn't look straight to me. Oh no, he's got to get amputated. That's not good. I'm sorry, Patty. I know he's been complaining about pain and stuff, but oh. I'm sorry. more tape across where I want this. Oh, seriously. Hi, baby girl. I know you want to go outside. That's this side. An inch apart. The straps, I love them too. They're just epic. They look like bunny ears. They look like bunny ears. Okay. So I've got a good chunk of the strap in there. So when I sew it on, it's gonna be in place really well. And I've also got some rainbow rivets in case I want to do some extra on it. Okay. And then they go like, yeah, then they go like that. Then they go down like that. So it really goes with the shape of the body. Okay, let's see here. You know, I think I should have put the straps up there because it's going to be another 3 inches up here. No, but that's this drawstring portion. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so now we're going to sandwich these pieces together. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then the other part, just like we did before, pretty sides together. So here, flip it over, and there you go. Oh, wait a minute. I need to have more hanging out. That's not enough. Okay, good thing I didn't cut it. Oh, Lordy. I need more in the bag. She's trying to go outside. Dwight, if you got a minute, if you can take her outside in the back. Huh? Okay, after you finish eating. I need to have more sticking in. I know, babies. So these are all the different portions. Okay, so I need to have it like this. This way. Okay, we want to stretch from left to right, not up and down. I know, sugar. You just finished eating and you want to go outside and eat. And you want to go outside. I know. As soon as Junior's done eating, he's going to take you out, okay? Okay. There we go. That's better. I was like, oh, man. Did I have more? Yeah, no, on the inside. Okay, so that when I go like this, just want to make sure, because it just has to be like this shape when I turn it out this way. And then I'm going to trim it up to be the size it needs to be. Okay, sugars. See? That's kind of wonky. That's wonkies. Why is that wonkies? I don't know why that's wonkies. But we'll figure it out. It's been so long since I've done this with my son's pull bag, and the design's a little different. I made some improvements in the design. I kind of had some of the pattern pieces mentally, like, okay, I knew we were doing this, this, and this. His was a drawstring. The straps were the drawstring, so that the engineering in that wasn't the best. So when you have to really open it up wide in order to get your swim gear inside of it, it doesn't quite get as wide as it needs to. And if he's wearing it, that's a whole other thing. Okay, so I think what I'm going to need to do is just take this and sandwich it in between. Hey, babies. Yeah. Fold this in on itself. Yeah, babies. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't take you outside without you being supervised, baby, because you're just, I don't want you eating something you don't need to be eating. Anyway, I'm almost done with my live
Bag.
I'm to the last construction pieces, so almost. I'm sorry?
Go on. Go on. Go ahead.
No, you gotta watch her. Because remember, Daddy put that stuff out there, remember? It's okay.
No. No. Something dried out?
It stays up there for a while, Dwight. That's why Daddy said that we had to make sure she didn't go out by herself.
I couldn't go with her.
snip into it. I think that's gonna be better. Make sure this is right. She went potty, right, Dwight? Okay, peel away so I don't cut. I did that stitch as a guide for me to have it turn the exact amount that I need. Because if not, then the right amount doesn't go where it needs to go. So it's kind of like a guide. I call that a stitch guide. Okay, and fold right at that line there. Okay. And that little bit there too for the purple to go down. Just trying to eliminate the bulk, and then I forgot that the purple needs to go down too. Okay. Let's do this side. Having a bit of a challenge with my hands. There we go. All right, now we do the same thing to the other one. All right. It's the outside of the bag. This is inside of the bag. Okay. Okay. This is the more technical way to do something, like just to make sure. Yeah. You could just have a raw edge and then just put binding over it or something. But I already started designing it this way, so that's what I shall do. Dwight Jr.? Yes. Prayer call is starting. Come get my phone, please. Prayer call? What did you say? Prayer call is starting in a few minutes. Come get my phone so you can get on if your dad's not back by then. Here you go, baby. It's programmed under contacts under prayer call. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so now that I did that, I can take the mesh on in place. Okay, so we want to stretch from left to right, not up and down. So I need to make sure that this part over here overlaps over here, so we can just trim off the excess right there. She's down here. She's just hanging out. Okay. And then we're just gonna stitch right there. Try to keep this. Oh, we're not a bobbin. Luckily, I have some more already pre-wound. Won't be enough to finish the whole thing, but it'll be enough just to kind of get these side things. Oh, that's not the right color. This is the right color. Okay. sandwich this bad boy in there. Stitch. Okay. All right. So this is the back of the bag. It's going to wrap around to the front, and then I'm going to bind the insides. And it keeps everything pretty. Yeah. Oh, my neck. Okay. So now I can grab the pattern piece. And just get an idea of where I'm trimming, if anything, which I am, but just right here. Just gonna use scissors. I'll just make it happen. 3155 to get on the phone, right? Okay, because it should automatically do the number on the phone. Okay. Okay, so this part is done. That's the back. Now let's do the front. Front, we're doing the same thing. We're grabbing the pattern piece and trimming off any excess. It'd be easier to do it this way, just because everything's so bulky. Okay, come here. Okay, yes.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so on the back, okay. So I wanted to put this piece on here, where she can put in her, on this part right here, I want to put the thing so she can put her name inside. Just to kind of like, sometimes you can use double-sided tape just to hold things in line. Let me see. Just trying to make sure that it looks straight. It does not. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Gonna leave that top part open so she can insert a card or something like for her name. Something. Make sure I'm getting everything else out of the way. Get a little alcohol pad and take off the stickiness off of that. Okay. Okay. Put those down, put this down. I also need to create the little tabs for the side. Those are not for that. Tabs for the sides. They need to be 1 inch. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Okay. I really want to make sure that they look good. Where did I put that ruler? Oh, here it is. So wait a minute. To make sure it's 2 inches. This side's straighter. 2. Okay, gonna sew it all at once, and then cut it in half. Makes it a lot easier. Shoo fly. Flies are coming in from outside. Now they're starting to get warm outside. Okay. I'm almost out of bobbin, so I'm going to need to do that soon. So the things at the bottom don't need to stick out too much, but enough. So cut this in half. Oh, high temperatures today. Yeah, it was like 90, close to 90 today. Maybe, I'm not sure. It might have been actually less than that. I'm going to put that at an angle. 1 second before I forget. I need my triangle, my connectors. I need to put this in. So, and then take this and stitch it like so. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Before I go too far. I'm gonna put the adjustable straps on this too. Yeah, now that it's getting warmer outside, can definitely tell. During the like early afternoon, late morning, it is so pretty outside. Really, it is. Luna and I hang out in the hammock. It's our morning ritual. Okay, it's looking good, looking good. Okay, so now we can start assembling it, but we need to put the top portion on too, but I'm not doing that to the, I'm trying to remember what I'm going to do it closer towards the end. Yeah, I need to put it on after I've put the sides on and the bottom and all that. Lovely stuff. Okay. So, pretty sides touching. Ran out of bin. Yes, stinkers. It was really hopeful. No, I didn't run out of bobbin, but I'm about to, so might as well go ahead and fill one up. My needle came unthreaded because it was sticky from the tape. But I might as well go ahead and do this now. Okay. Whew, I am getting tired. $59 in Ohio. Wow. Ooh. Yep, it's done. I think ours was close to 80. But it didn't feel that way. The breeze was just amazing and so pretty. Like, I don't know, but it was just nice outside this morning. And this afternoon, I sat on the swing at my mother-in-law's house. Luna and I just hung out on the front porch. We're threading my machine now. I'm hoping Tori gets her package soon. I sent it like 2 weeks ago. And it takes forever to get international packages. She's so funny. She's like, all we have is Australian Post, so it's not like we have competitors to actually make them do stuff right. I was like, oh. All right. Oh, it's not liking. It's not liking it just going through mesh. Mesh on mesh, it doesn't like mesh on mesh. So we have to put something down over the mesh. Here you go. Okay. One more time. Maybe you just didn't like me doing it fast. That's what it was. It's temperamental. Like, no. What are you getting caught on? There we go. Skipping problems. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so I did something wrong over here. It's not even. Grr. Unstitching on mesh is like the worst. You should try not to get the mesh. All right, so which one is? There we go. Okay. So now let's see. Nope. It's better. Okay. So it's more evenly proportioned now. Oh, wait a minute. This one's really wide, and this one's not. Why is that? Grr. You just gotta have to go with it. This is why I don't cut it after I've gotten everything done. Because I kind of thought I had it pretty close to being this size it needed to be. Because I put the temple piece on top. But sometimes it's just different. It's part of the birthday song. So during prayer call, we do prayer, and then whoever's birthday was during that week from the other one. I'm making a Berlin bag. It is kicking my... Ooh, which one's the Berlin bag? Bye. Let me stay away from it. Yeah. See, I just veered way off. Stickers. That's amazing. So just a little bit of a flap, not too much. Hanging over just a little bit. This one's kicking my butt because I'm not pattern pieces. I'm actually just putting it all together as I go. So that's what's kicking my butt. I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, slow going because it's a new technique. Yeah. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so now that I've done all that, now I can bind the sides. I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting tired. So I'm trying to think, should I do pink or purple for binding? The pink will make everything kind of mixed together and not be so contrasting. But at the same time, purple is just kind of cool. Oh no, I did not just do that. Did you see what I did? You guys. I put the wrong side with the pretty side. So now I've got to undo this and redo it because this is the pretty side. That's the... It's okay. It's okay. Patty, can I tag you in? I should have tagged you in. No, I already cut it, so great. Great. It's okay. It's mesh. It's mesh. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep telling myself it's okay. This is what happens when I start getting tired. I start making mistakes. The side of my head is hit. It's like right here. It's just hurting. It's okay. It's okay. If I had done both wrong sides together, then I could just do a French seam, but I don't, so I have to unstitch the whole thing. like we have to get it started by pulling it and grabbing just the stitches in between the mesh and not snipping the mesh. I think I've undone these seams like what, 3 times already? It could have been done already. It's okay. It's okay. It's even between the ripstop and then just the mesh. You have to repeat it yourself. Well, they both look the right way because I've done such a great job. Yeah, right. But what should have given away for me is that the strap shouldn't have been on the outside. That should have been a red flag for me. But live and learn. Live and learn. And then you guys get to see me whip up and fix it. Okay, pretty size. Touching. Straps are on the inside. The little pouch back inside. Hubby's back. It's done. Now let's do this side. Ooh, a little fast. Right, pink or purple? Pink or purple? I think I'm going to go with purple. Nope, gonna go pink. Why? Because it's the easiest piece for me to do. Okay. Probably didn't even need that much, did I? Nope. That's okay. Can use that for something else later. All right. So, fold it in half. make it pretty. Stuff it all in there, make it look pretty. I'm tired. Okay, there's that. There's this one. Right everywhere. Oops. Make it look pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So now we can put the bottom of the bag on, and then after we finish with the bottom of the bag, then we can glue the putting these two pieces together. I didn't want the bottom to be just one layer. I wanted it to be 2 layers so that way I could, one, it looks pretty on both sides, even though it's going to be bound. But it also gives a little bit more structure at the bottom. This is the silver stuff that Tori sent me, silverback one. This one to be bounded on the outside. Rather than the inside. So let's call this one layer. Stitch this all together. This piece. center, 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 center. Okay. And then we line the centers up and clip it. Should mark our sides, which are there. Perfect. Love when a plan comes together. Okay. Those two, clip those together. I think the next pull bag I make, I'm gonna make a lot less complicated. Like a lot less complicated. Okay. There, and then the one goes here. And then this one goes here. Okay. So that's going to turn out really nicely. Do the outside binding. Purple, maybe. So the mesh part, I can kind of like make it if I want to, but here in between, I don't. The straight parts, I want it to be straight. I don't want it to be doing anything goofy. Okay, that's on the outside. I am gonna have to have a bias spine on there. So I don't have pink, but I have this dark blue that I think would be better than a black. Like a black would be like very stark. oh, that'd be kind of cool if I had like it to like a bottom compartment that like unzipped. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. This bag feels like a very 90s like kind of thing. Okie flip it all over. Make sure we're putting everything in. all we need to do is put the drawstring part on to the top. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be. Okay. So now we add the drawstring portion to the top. Okay. So. Okay, pretty sides touching. And it's gonna get folded over so it's not gonna have a seam. Oh, before I do that. I need to mark my placement for my thing with the string's gonna come out of. To make sure that it's up towards the top. Right there. To get like in there. Do whatever works. Hi. Is that for me?
No, it's for me. I need to grab the chair.
You need to grab the other chair?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I just want to sit down here.
Okay. I'm making Bree's bag.
I know. That's why I asked.
I think I need to do a little bit more reinforcement right now. Like so. Have any? Oh, here we go. There we go. I was like, do I have any of that Decafil?
Let's take
This stuff. I need to make it a little wider than the actual hole so that way. Okay, so that's the outside. No, this is the outside. This is the side. Perfect. Screwdriver. Do we have a cat? Oh, TV.
most likely. Yes.
Because if your dad got your sister a cat, that would be like, what?
What? As in why? Because I do not want a cat. What'd you say?
Like, I don't want a cat.
I don't work way too long. I bet most of your viewers are actually dog fans instead of cats.
You think?
If you asked.
Okay. Guys, are you team cat or team dog?
Dog. Someone said dog.
I'm on Dean's part, really, but I do love my Luna very, very much.
I like dogs. They're less work.
They're less work.
You can clean up the litter box for the dogs. Have dogs, as I am existently to be allergic to cats. Okay, that makes sense. But if you were not allergic, which one would you pick? Probably. I'm betting she would tell. Or he, whatever one. You know what I mean? Oh, there's only one person watching.
It says, well, Misty says dog. Patty said dog. I think Patty's the one who's allergic to.
I know Patty is the one who's allergic.
Okay, so hand me that red topped glue over there for me, please.
This one? Okay.
The red top.
I know.
There are 11. See, mine doesn't update, so I don't know how many people are watching. Thank you, Patty. So what I'm trying to do is just make this just kind of fit in here nicely. So none of the
What's this?
edges go.
Can I touch the glue or no?
Yeah, you can touch the glue. That's fine.
Okay. It's very non-sticky.
Yeah, it'll dry
Very quickly.
clear.
I mean very quickly.
I don't know about quickly. Yes, please. Okay.
Oh, so hello, everyone. I can't be around cats for a... I can't see that. What is it?
Oh yeah, but the heart's in the way.
Few hours. I can be around cats for a few hours, but then I start sneezing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I am allergic to cats, if I had to guess. Because, like, I actually, like, one time when I was holding a cat, like, my eyes were red.
Yeah, they were.
Red.
Okay.
You have a theory about me being allergic to perfume. Because I got hives when like, actually something inside the perfumes that someone had. Because I got hives from it. The only thing we could guess I got hives from was someone kissing me on the cheek.
Oh, from like a perfume. It could have been a lipstick.
Yeah, probably lipstick.
Okay. It's a little crooked, but it's gonna have to be what it is.
Like anybody would notice. Anybody doesn't really mind, I don't think.
Yeah, you won't notice once the drawstring is in it. Okay.
That's a decent amount of subscribers, Mom.
Yeah. I think I got like 10 new subscribers in the last month, which is awesome.
Because you've been doing a lot more lives.
I think so, yeah. I'm gonna do some more pre-recorded stuff too.
I'm hanging out with Mommy. I'm sitting down here.
stitch guide now. Oh, you did?
Yes. I have enough for you too.
Awesome. Okay, so this is going to be front to front. This has got to go on the front. So I'm going
That's
to.
great. New subscribers are nice.
Yes.
I mean, always nice.
Yeah, they are always nice.